these shrimp thing when I left wrist hitting this. I'm straight off the block and got rich off the mic. Shout out.
Introducing the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. At the center position, at 7'0" number 2, Nick Richards. At the shooting guard position, 6'4", number 3, Bradley Beal. Starting at power forward, standing 6'11", number 41, at the other forward position, standing 6'11", number 45, Kevin Durant. Starting at the other corner, 6'7", number 17, Harrison.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Bradley Beal.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. We got Trey Murphy. He's out there with Draymond Green. And it's Clutch in at the point guard position. And for Phoenix, they've got Nick Richards. Bradley Beal's out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Little in at the 1. All right, Coach, we're headed down the home stretch here. What's the mindset across the league?
Well, it all depends on where you are, Brian, in the race. If you're in playoff contention, then you've got a natural motivator, and that's where you're focused. If you're a team that's out of the postseason picture, you're probably already thinking ahead to next year.
1, 2, 3. Cancun.
Watch how Durant disrupts the defense with the pick and roll, creating an opening for himself.
Here's Clutch, covered by Little, launches it, and it's Phoenix with a rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Just 3 to shoot. Baseline try. Rebounded by Green. Here's Magician, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Using his superb court vision, Green is able to routinely find his open teammate.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Campbell. Turned in an outstanding game against Memphis. And that one's good by Durant.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And here's New Orleans now, following the score by Phoenix. It doesn't go for him. To the wing on the left. Pass to Campbell. Here's Little. Buries it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Magician. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
The Suns have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. And there's a 3-second violation. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at Brooklyn, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, right now for the Pelicans, they've really found their identity as a team, managing to establish themselves as serious contenders.
And now it's time to take a look at who the top rookie passers were over the last month.
Get loud and let them hear it. Who's ready for t-shirt time? Get on your feet and get loud, fans. A big round of applause for your Suns Hype Squad. Thanks for getting us hype.
The Pelicans have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Taylor. And the Pelicans miss again. Phoenix leading by 3. Releases from 15. Durant's shot is off.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And the basket by Taylor.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Here's Taylor. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Green with a screen on Beal. Taylor passes to the Magician. Outside for Green. Got a piece of it. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Oh, Green with a block.
Such a strong defender. This team appreciates when Green gets up to swat it away. Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Now here's Durant. And in that win against the Grizzlies, he's another guy who played really well.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws of this game. And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Clutch. 26 points for him last game against San Antonio.
Look, he kept finding ways to get to the free throw line. He knew the other team couldn't stop him, so he just continued to punish them at the line.
Little, the screen. On the wing, Durant. Pass to Richards. Just 4 to shoot. The rebound by Magician.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Outside Little. And the 10-footer finds the target. Little's got 5.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Clutch passes to Taylor. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Now here's Beal. Defense is right there. Outside Little, fires for 3. And it doesn't fall for him. Made 2, missed 2 now. New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Green, the pass to the Magician. Offensive board. It's stolen. His first shot attempt. The rebound by Clutch.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it. especially with that lack of defensive effort.
And that one's good. Magician.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Beal outside. Back to Little. Pass to Beal. Fires from deep. Here's Durant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Give him 8 points now.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Here's Taylor. He's coming off a 19-point game against San Antonio. Clutch passes to Taylor. The shot won't fall. Beal with some nice D. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Grant, when you look at this Pelicans team, their length is so impressive.
Yeah, they've made a point to draft players with big wingspans, and that really helps them on the defensive end. They're all very switchable.
Here's Taylor. 9 points in the game. Pass to Clutch. Takes the 3. And Campbell pulls it down. Campbell's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Little. Got a hand on it. Second chance effort. And the layup by Durant. Durant's got 10 points.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Driving to the basket. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Man, good whistle there.
New Orleans shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. A different look for Phoenix. Hunter's checked in for Richards. Allen comes in for Bradley Beal. And Garland is subbed in for Little. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Durant against Jones. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Here's Magician. Outside Jones. Connects from downtown.
And Jones has made huge strides as a three-point shooter since his rookie season. He's now a serious threat from out there.
Now here's Allen. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Pass to Durant. Back to Allen. Let's go with a 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's McCollum. No points so far. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Well, whether he's scoring or passing, McCollum is extremely skilled at running the pick and roll.
On the wing, Durant, defended by Jones. And that one's good by Durant. Durant's got 13.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Here's Murray. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And, Coach, you look at DeJounte Murray, a 6'5", do-it-all guard.
Well, Brian, he's got the size and quickness to defend either backcourt position. Offensively, he's best with the ball in his hands, but he has developed his spot-up game to help the team.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Durant. And a change for the Pelicans. Olynyk's checked in.
Well, you get a lot with Murray. Size in the backcourt. He plays at a high level on both ends. Very difficult matchup.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good. Hunter. Both free throws good for Hunter.
Look, he's a lengthy wing who can defend multiple positions and space the floor. Hunter has a lot of value in this league.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's McCollum. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, that's the thing about McCollum. He can absorb the contact and still complete the play.
Garland feeling it out a bit. The crossover. Can't capitalize inside. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Suns ahead, up 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Darius Garland is out there with Grayson Allen. Then it's Royce O'Neal. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Campbell in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Campbell. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. It's good.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 6. Pass to Murray. Outside Olynyk. Now McCollum. Just 5 on the clock. Murray from outside. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Campbell's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Now here's Garland. He's guarded closely. To the inside. The ball's knocked loose. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Beal, he's checked in for the Suns.
Yeah, you know the coaching staff loves to see Murray share the ball like that.
Phoenix leading by 5. Outside Garland. Beal outside. The 3-ball. The rebound by Magician. Magician's got 4 rebounds in the game. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Garland against McCollum. Pass to Campbell. Now here's Beal. And he's going for the oop here. 6 on the shot clock. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. 4 on the clock. Garland for 3.
And it helps when McCollum is active on this end. The coaching staff has to love his effort.
Here's Murray, and there's a whistle. That one goes on Royce O'Neal. That's his first foul, and it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And with this break, we can see the teams that are wasting no time turning defense into offense. Number 1, New Orleans. The Suns in 5th.
Both teams have done an excellent job of converting turnovers into fast break opportunities.
Here's Magician. And it's Phoenix for the rebound. Campbell's got 9 rebounds now. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And Garland does a little bit of everything. A versatile guard with a bright, bright future.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Beal, that one's good.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Here's Magician. The 3. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
He chucks up a lot of threes. Murphy clapping back in a hurry.
Beal against Murray. The 11-footer. Beal's shot is off. Pelicans trail by 4. McCollum drives in. Here's Jones. Pass to McCollum. Lays it up and banks it in. McCollum's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Oh, swiped away. Here's Jones. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Jones has got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Beal into the lane. Ball stolen. Here's Magician. Guarded by Garland. Doubled by O'Neal. Magician. And the layup is good off the glass. Magician's got 12 points in the game.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Garland, no good.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
The shake. And Murray with the lay-in. And now it's a 4-point Pelican lead.
And when he gets to the rim like that, it's almost impossible to take away options from Murray.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Phoenix. Little comes in for Hunter. Durant for 3. KD, what else would you expect?
I mean, what a generational talent. KD, deadly from the corner.
Here's Taylor. He's got 11. Pass to Clutch. Here's Taylor, guarded by Garland. Taylor's shot is off. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. It's stolen by Olynyk. Here's Taylor, guarded by Garland. And the basket by Taylor. 13 points in the game. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
To the left wing. And stolen by Durant. Outside Little. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Phoenix making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your Suns, number 22.
Suns on D. It's tipped. Clutch passes to the Magician. Here's Taylor. Out left to the wing. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Little. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
Phoenix making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. Taylor passes to the Magician. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter. New Orleans shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. He misses the free throw.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second one. Here's Little. He's coming off a 25-point game against Memphis.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Beal's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Taylor. He's got 13. And he bangs it home with one hand.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And it's Kelly Olynyk with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
14th foul. Checking in for the Pelicans. Misi. Jeremiah Robinson.
Beal left side. No good.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Going inside. And Clutch gets it to go. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Outside Little. Right side Garland. Outside Durant. The 3. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Durant's got 19 points.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And there's the screen. Pass to Clutch. Here's Taylor, guarded by Garland. Shot clock at 6. Crafty move. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Little passes to Beal. Hunter with the ball. To the paint. The shot inside. Tipped. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Murray's checked in for New Orleans. A minute 35 left in the first half of this one. Just 5 to shoot. Durant. That shot missing. New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. He takes it in, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
New Orleans in the lead. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control. Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Now here's Durant. He's got 19. Here's Little. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Little's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, great heads-up play by Durant. Reading the floor and finding the guy with the best shot available.
Over to the left wing. Here's Taylor. Drills it from deep. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Pass to Beal. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Substitution. Number 55. Draymond Green.
Now here's Little. The D's right on him. Down low. Here's Richards. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Pass to Clutch. Outside, Green. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Pelicans on top, leading by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, folks, for the Phoenix Suns tonight. They're looking at what should be a good battle in a game that's still up for grabs.
They're pulling out all the stops, refusing to back down, getting themselves to the line. They've got that defense frustrated.
You know what impresses me? That the refs aren't out of breath from blowing the whistle so much.
That's a good one, Ernie.
And moving on, time to check out the midseason NBA power rankings.
You know, for the Suns, what you see is what you get. And we aren't seeing much from them.
Yeah, they've got some nice pieces on their roster, but the lack of firepower to make any real noise, at least this year, it seems.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And here are the Pelicans now. 3-point lead. Second half underway. Here's who Willie Green's got on the floor. Trey Murphy out there with Green. And it's Clutch in at the point guard position. Phoenix has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Durant's shot is off.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Well, the Suns shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Pass to Richards. Here's Campbell, 6 to shoot. Here's Little. Perfection with the jumper from the elbow. Little's got 13.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Now here's Durant. 19 points in the game. It's not going to go for him. Here's Magician. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Richards. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And while we can, let's see which teams have been running the league's most efficient offenses. The Pelicans, number 1. Fourth, the Suns.
And both of these teams know how to score. Evidenced by how fluid both squads are on offense and how they run their sets.
Green with a screen on Beal. Outside, Green. Pass to Taylor. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. The 6-footer. Little, no good.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Get loud, fans. On the court is your Hype Squad. Get on your feet right now, crowd. It's time to fire off some t-shirts. Fans, that was your Suns Hype Squad. Get loud.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Little passes to Campbell. Puts it up from 12. 4-3. And the Suns miss again.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Out to the wing. Pass to Clutch. 5 on the clock. Here's Magician. Here's Clutch. The shot that time not on target. Good work defensively by Richards. Back to Little. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Campbell nails the baby hook.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Clutch. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. Count it. Good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Little. They trail by 6. Pass to Richards. Now the Pelicans in transition. Here's Taylor. And the 3 off target.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
From the wing, and Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
Out to the right wing. Here's Taylor. Drains the triple. Taylor's got 30 points.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game, 1st here in this second half.
Here's Campbell. 5 points in the game. Goes back up. Out to Beal for 3. The rebound by Magician. New Orleans leading by 7. Knocks it loose. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. And there's the drive. And he converts the layup. Beal's got 10 points.
The defender did what he could, but Beal read it perfectly and made something happen.
Here's Clutch. Covered by Little. Knocked away. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Here's Durant. Ooh, the defense just making it easy for Durant.
Yeah, one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Garland's checked in for the Suns. And a change for the Pelicans. Murray's checked in. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 9 in the 3rd quarter.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Clutch. Pass to Murray. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Well, when you foul a guy as agile and as gifted as Murray, you better make sure he misses it.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
And he drops the first.
Taking 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Pelicans lead by 4. Here's Taylor. 30 points in the game. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Richards has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Durant. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Durant's got 23 points.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense is all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Pass to Taylor. Lets it fly from 18. Richards pulls it in. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Garland. And he hits it to tie the game. Garland's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Garland has clearly added some muscle over the years. He's looking more and more comfortable working through contact.
Clutch passes to the Magician. Here's Taylor. Puts up a deep 3. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Murray against Durant. Pass to Campbell. And here's Garland. For the lead. Now Richards. Clock at 2. Here's Little. Into the lane. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Here's Clutch. Phoenix grabs the miss. Little's got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Durant. Richards inside. A rebound by Magician. Magician's got rebound number 11. Clutch passes to the Magician. Count that bucket. Magician's got 17 points.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. O'Neal, he's checked in for the Suns. Hunter comes in for Durant. Olenek's checked in for New Orleans. Jones comes in for Taylor. Now here's Little. He's got 15. To the middle. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Campbell's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. 1:43 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Clutch, guarded by Garland. Clutch. Oh, the teardrop falls in. He has 6.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Little up top, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game.
Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
Here's Clutch, outside Jones. 1:04 left in the third. Clutch's shot is off.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Little passes to Campbell. Back to Little. Outside Garland. Over Murray. Garland no good. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. They set the screen. Clutch passes to the Magician. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Outside Little. Spins. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Pelicans ahead. They're up by 2. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And now let's take a listen in on head coach Mike Budenholzer.
Let's be the one that just plays harder. Keep playing through it. Keep playing.
Keep playing our game. Here we go.
Mike Budenholzer laying it down, asking for a little more energy and more effort.
Yeah, he sees an opportunity for them to try and make a move here. Doesn't want to let that pass by.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And now Allie LaForce has an update for us on Nick Richards. What do you have, Allie?
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Suns about his status. He said the ankle is definitely swelling, but at this point, they're thinking it's only a sprain. Rotations, game plans, and minute distribution will all need to be readjusted while he's out of the lineup.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Darius Garland. Then it's Royce O'Neal. And it's Beal in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Durant, no good. New Orleans leading by 4. McCollum outside. Offline with a 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Beal. Durant's got 25 points. Garland against McCollum. On the take. Pass to Jones. Here's Taylor. Drops in the layup for 2. Taylor's got 12 points here in the second half.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Garland with the ball. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Herb Jones picks one up. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
That free throw, no good.
Getting to the line more since his career has gone on. Garland, a deployable free throw shooter.
Bowl, he's checked in for O'Neal. And he's good on the second. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Now here's McCollum. Here's Misi. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
The Suns making a switch here. Allen's checked in. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. McCollum with a steal. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Misi. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. And now it's a 7-point New Orleans lead.
Yeah, for still being fairly new to the league, you gotta love the vision Jones brings.
Beal outside. Taylor with a rebound. The Pelicans lead by 7. McCollum outside. Over Garland. McCollum's shot is off. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Here's Beal. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
His position might be shooting guard, but Beal has no problems taking it inside.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Grayson Allen. That's his first foul of the game. Richards is checked in for the Suns. Green's checked in for New Orleans. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Taylor. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second team foul. At the line for the Pelicans. Taylor, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws.
They're really shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding a late lead.
Back to Little. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Got a piece of it. Back to Beal. There's the three. The Pelicans pull it in. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. New Orleans leading by 7. Pass to Taylor. And he drives in. Misses in close. The Suns have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. Campbell gets the bucket.
He was scuffling with his shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Blocked. Pass to Little. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
It's hauled in by Beal. Beal's got 4 rebounds now.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Little passes to Campbell. Now Richards. Green covering. Inside. Campbell. And that one is stuffed right through. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Campbell. To take the lead. Little's shot is good. Little's got 11 in the second half. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up blocked shots.
And you got to respect their energy level. A lot of steals, staying active and making things happen.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Garland. Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans. Murray comes in for Taylor. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And so it's Phoenix with it after the basket by New Orleans. Beal from outside. The rebound by Magician. Magician's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Beal outside. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And they're pushing it up. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Third team foul.
The free throw drops from Murray.
And DeJounte Murray is truly the complete package. He does a little of this and a little of that. Anything you need out there, he can make it happen.
Now here's Beal.
Pelicans foul. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Little. Clock at 6. The Suns need to get off a shot. They need this. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Murray inside. Richards is there.
If the opportunity presents itself, Murray will explode to the rim.
Suns trail by 7. Outside Little. Deflected. And they're on the run. Here's Magician. Oh!
Wow!
Boom! He jams it straight down.
And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
And if you're going to pull away, now is the time to do it. Time to finish the game strong.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Beal, the pass to Durant. Outside Little. And stolen by Green. And here we go, the Pelicans running again. Little passes to Richards. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Clutch. It's deflected. Suns trail by 7. Here's Little. There's the drive. Out to Beal. The three is up. Gets the three ball to go.
Talk about trusting Beal in the big moments. No matter the stakes, he can find a shot.
There's 1:34 left to play in the fourth. And Clutch gets it to go.
And I think this hometown crowd is in shock as the visiting squad fires right back with a three of their own.
Here's Little. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Little's got 7 points for the quarter.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Here's Taylor. Over Beal. It's hauled in by Beal. Little up top. To the paint. Out to Beal. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Green.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Clutch. And he double clutches and throws it down.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
And the Suns call time here. They're down by 7. .26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Clutch. He's got a clear path. And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the looky like from 3 and capitalized.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Number 55.
And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. Outside Durant. Fires from the wing. He connects! And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Draymond Green. Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
2 shots.
And he's unable to get. Pelicans Pelicans who come out on top here. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this minded they are as a team.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast.
Not needed.